Hey there, what's up? Sorry, just give me a second. What's going on? Alright. So, um, we're going to talk a little bit about what's been going on. As you guys know, we've been talking about this. We've been talking about this quite a lot. Where there's this person sort of like scamming everything that's happening, and not only that, like with this being so regular, my point is that you have to rationalize just how often this might be happening. If this one person's doing it, you know what I mean? Think about how many people could rationally be doing this at any given time to various channels and stuff like that. I mean, you really have to, you have to rationalize that that's kind of what we're talking about here. And so, again, it's not just about me. It's about realizing the gravity of what I'm saying. So let's talk a little bit about what's been happening. You guys know I've been seeing a lot of views just get taken off, very clearly not representing what we see on the view counter, and not even close either. So one of the ones I want to really draw your attention to again, that happened recently, again, was if you remember this stream, we talked about this. This is a screenshot. Now I'll make this so that you can see it. Now if you look at the view count on the view counter, look at what's happening to the view count the very second that I start to show you this type of thing. Look at what was happening before, and now look at what's happening now. We were at 40, and suddenly I'm going to show you proof, and YouTube doesn't want you to see that. So there it is. And again, if you go to my channel and you look for that stream, it wasn't that long ago, you'll see that stream is not even close to the view count that you see there. Okay? And if you look at the view counter during that stream, even that's low. So basically what's happening here is we don't know what any of my real views are, because the scammer is sitting here using view bots so much that and doing something malicious with my credentials and my data on their side of things, that it's fooling the system over and over and over, and they're not doing anything about it. I mean, it's like obvious, and right there it is. And how many times do I have to show this very thing, where we see thousands of views removed? And again, this has been going on for years. You guys know I talked about the emails that I sent to YouTube, okay, where they just did nothing. And it was an endless loop of them sending me to legal. where their lawyers are fraudsters. YouTube's lawyers are fraud. They are criminals. That's literally what we're talking about here. Where you have to do like again, if you literally if you file a takedown notice using YouTube systems, it is built in to give your name, address, and personal information to the fucking person, which is literally how these scams are built. I mean, come on. And you all these breaches of email addresses and passwords all the time. And you're pretending like that's not happening. And you see the view count now. You see how low we are. You see this. Okay? 1K views. All right? So let's see what it's scammed at. 44. Just like the one from the other day. Yep. Remember that? It said 44 and I even said that. Just like that one, it's just 44. And it said that for a while. It hasn't moved. Just says 44. And every time I would say, well, it's not going to gain any views if you watch it, what they do is they throw some views at it so that you believe that it's gaining views, or they just do this for a period of time. They enable view counts just to, possibly remove it later or halt it later when you're not paying attention again. It's literally just the same scam over and over and over. $44, that's what it says. 44. The one, was it after it? Same thing? We talked about this before? Same thing? And again, this has been going on years. It's not anything new. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the evolution of this one stream, okay? Let's talk about this. So when I initially posted this stream, let's see. That one, okay. Okay. So that's that. Okay. Okay, I see. So I'll show you guys that one. Let's see, alright, let's see, 8, 7, and then 10. Okay, so I have this labeled weird, so I had to... Alright. So this is the evolution of how this one unfolded. So I streamed this game called Distance, terrible name. And the game wasn't bad, but terrible name. I sucked at it. Was it 8, 7, and 10, right? So here we go. 8, 7, and 10. There it is. So here's that first one. Wow, I really have that. If you see that stream there. There we go. There you go. That particular one there, if you see when I first streamed it, and it says 20 hours ago at the time I took this thumbnail. 348 views. Okay? That's 20 hours after I streamed. Now, when I took my initial thumbnail, it had the same view count. Okay? You see there's like progress, like I had started like watching it or something. Because again, there's all these problems. So, let me just show you, I was going to go a certain order here so that way I can show you what happened. So let's go to the next one and then yeah. So this is, it still says 20 hours after, as you can see, and it's at clearly 65 views all of a sudden from 300 something. And again, that view count was halted. It was just halted at 300 something. It had more than that. So there's 65, okay? I mean, like, this is just the evolution. You can see it says 20 hours ago, the same as the timestamp I just showed you. And then here is the final. $30. There's what it ended up with. 30. Look at this. Look. 30. And then it says 4 days ago. So suddenly 3 days later, at least 3 days and 4 hours later at least, they removed 30 some more views. What? Okay, like I'm trying to be as honest and again, I want to show you what's happening as it happens. I can't show you, like, again, if I showed you certain things like I used to, it's how this scam happened in the first place. This person learns from it, all while YouTube and the people behind the scenes don't do anything. So, this is, let's see here. Which one was that? I think it was this one. Yeah. This is the one where I had... What the heck is that? Oh. Proof! Alright, hold on. This'll say 4 minutes ago, I think. That's what this timestamp says. Yep. So, 4 minutes ago, 348 views, but you also saw that at 20 hours ago, it said 348 views. So, again, exactly what I've been telling you all along. My views are halted, and then they, like, literally are halted for X amount of time, and then they just remove a ton of views. Because, again, they're doing that thing where they're not processing the stream, and there's some stuff going on where the scammer can sit there and do crap. And I swear to God, like, it happens way worse, and, like, there's a lot more going on there, obviously, with the ones where that's why I put the thumbnail, so you guys know how often. I mean, it actually happens more often than I put the thumbnail. It really does. But when I put the thumbnail where it literally says processing will begin within 24 hours. Like, again, it's literally confirming that it's not even going to process it at any point. Just sometime. Not will begin shortly. it literally just goes into this, oh, well, sometime we'll get to it in the next 24 hours. And there's things that happen that this scammer is doing. You know, like, obviously they're you know, doing review mass reporting type stuff. But like, that's the point. I've already explained this a bajillion times. So the point is, like, all these views are consistently coming off. Why? Except when the point is that, you know, it looks like we're entertaining. You know, like, it's basically that simple. You know, like, it's not even just the political stuff. It's the entertainment value that we have. Or they don't want you to understand that. So obviously that stream was clearly entertaining. And, you know, this scammer wants to sit there and use that. And, you know, this is a common thing with channels that produce content regularly, is a common scam. So hence why the scammer went into the personal life on social media and started making all this personal and doxing people and stuff like that, to pressure the person into talking about that and going live. So, pretty interesting. And like I said, it's pretty interesting that YouTube's lawyers are so scammy that their process for removing a scammer is to give them exactly what they want. The lawyers know what this is. They know what it is. You've no legal obligation to give somebody that's stealing content the other person's fucking address and personal identifiable information. What the hell's the matter with you, YouTube? No, genuinely, what the hell is the matter with you? That you would think that that's correct. I genuinely want an answer for that. What the hell is the matter with you? And anybody that would support such a thing. That's absurd. Again, the very process to take down these things that a scammer would be doing gives the scammer exactly what they need to continue the scam. It's built into it. You have no obligation or legal requirement to give a scammer, somebody that's stealing your freaking content, name, address, whatever, what? No! And YouTube does this. It's literally how the scam happens. Over and over and over and over and over. And furthermore, this, you guys know, has been going on years. I showed you right in front of you. For years, this asshole has been doing this. You understand that the only reason why YouTube has any right to sit here and do what they do, legally speaking, you know, we're basically, you know, people should be suing the shit out of this platform. The only reason they have a right to be doing legally what they're doing, to me, would be if they actually got rid of this guy really quickly. Because that's how it works. The fact that they are not absolutely is fraud. And evidence of that. Are you kidding? Of course it is! They have no legal ground whatsoever against you. If, again, they're just letting somebody sit here and repost your content, stealing it, stealing your views, defamating you, pretending to be you, doxing you. They have to remove this person quickly. Otherwise, actually, they have no legal ground any longer. Because they did not use their lawyers to do anything. They submitted it to legal. Okay. And what do you do all day? You get paid a lot of money, lawyer. What do you do all day? Submitting it to legal. And, you just fuck around. Gee, I wonder what's happening there. You have no legal ground whatsoever. Years. Email threads after email threads of trying to communicate to you about this scammer and what is going on with my channel based on this scammer, too. And you downright denying it at times? And then sending it to legal at other times? Downright being intentionally confusing at times? I already showed you of a little loophole they tried to create in the email where they tried to confuse me on purpose. And then didn't. It basically proved that they were, lying about something. Basically, they were trying to tell me that, to contact legal and stuff, but they never gave me a number to use to you know what I mean? And I pointed out the fact that they kept giving me all these numbers for all the other things that they wanted me to reference, but then conveniently never gave me the number for the legal thing. Just endlessly told me to use the number that I have. You never gave me one. And then they confirmed it. They're like, that's right, we never did. Yeah. They just never did. And thus admitting that they have no intention of doing anything and communicating. Yeah. You have lost all legal ground, YouTube. All of it. You didn't do anything. And I gave you all this time. What, are you kidding me? Platforms like YouTube are granted safe harbor, protecting them from being sued for user content, but only if they act expeditiously to remove infringing material once notified. If they are willfully ignoring a documented legal request while a scammer profits, they may be putting that immunity at risk. Right there it is. Duh. Boy, that's hard to figure out. No, it's not. Um, I have reported YouTube to the FTC for this exact thing. I've reported YouTube to the FBI for this exact thing. This person has committed online stalking. Like absurd online stalking. Has made threats on people's lives. Impersonating police, trying to rile people up. Making impersonation accounts all over social media of people trying to pretend to be real people. Doxing addresses in chats with thousands of people watching, proving the person was following me around. How did they know I was even in there? You gonna try to tell me the likelihood of them watching the same stream? Are you kidding me? How did they know I was even in there? Because they're following me around. This is online stalking. It's literally the definition of it. And then proceeded to dox my address in that chat with thousands of people watching as fast as they could, while getting others to talk about it that were already talking in the chat prior to this. So thus accomplishing what they wanted to accomplish, doxing the information, the personally identifiable information. I mean, this is literally for purposes of harm. The person steals a short that I put work into, I uploaded. My views get halted to 200, and then this asshole gets 2,000. That's what we're seeing happen. You know, documenting all of it. You're gonna get sued massively, and you need to take him down right now. You should have done it years ago when I said right now. Now it's to the point where I literally have every legal right to file a lawsuit. I have blatantly given you way too much time. Blatantly. Your lawyers are blatantly criminals, taking advantage of streamers like me. Your lawyers are just sitting there making shitloads of money off of you. And quite frankly, this is who's doing it. It's probably just one of your lawyers. Literally sitting here because he's a lawyer with shitloads of money from you. And meanwhile, you expect me to think that your lawyers take anything seriously, and that they're actually people that represent the law? When meanwhile, every day, this person becomes more and more malicious? No, no, no. This is paperwork. We're not talking about like extensive legal proceedings. We're talking about paperwork. And now this could possibly actually blow up into a full-blown lawsuit. Just because YouTube chose not to do anything. Do you think the judge is going to like that? I'm literally sitting here telling you about it. Do you think the judge is going to like this? Do you think the judge is going to actually side with you, YouTube? Do you really believe this? All this evidence, all these people that see me harassed in front of everybody every day by this asshole stealing my content, reposting it all over a fake channel, pretending to be me. You really think that they're going to side with you, YouTube, while I am harassed in front of everybody on your platform by this very scammer? It's obviously defamation. You allow it to go on over and over and over. Do you really think it's not blatantly obvious what's happening here? Thousands of views removed from my streams. This person literally just re-uploads my content claiming it's him. He pretends to be me. And now, because this person's a lawyer and taking advantage of people, they have tricked the system again, because his entire channel was just my content. And then recently, all he did was just upload something random. So, you know, there's just one video on there now that's not just stolen from my channel. And everything else he's just claiming, literally he acts my name, the name you see here, but just an E on the end. An extra E. And, you know, just literally stole my icon, stole all of my content. And he's the same Russian scammer that was literally sitting there masquerading on Steam, using literally the first full real name, middle name, and last name of an individual that this asshole was doxing all over YouTube. And YouTube was allowing it to happen. And the person starts hitting the confetti emoji right now. There it is, right there. There's the confetti emoji. If you want to know who's actually doing that, there it is. Do you know how I know that? Because this person actually posts content of himself doing it. He's literally clipping the sections of him doing it, obviously for the reaction, and then reposting it and stealing content. There it is. There it is. So, when you are granted safe harbor immunity from being sued, only if you act expeditiously. You must get rid of these scammers right away. And then you create a scam that gives the scammers exactly what they want. You actually build it into the paperwork. It's blatantly obvious. Oh, and you make threats too. You actually threaten the YouTuber that you'll take their channel down. If anything's wrong, you threaten them. Do you have any idea how illegal that is? You make a threat on an official level. We're going to remove your channel if any of this is wrong. What? There's no legal grounds for that. All you do is make them agree to it so you can do it. You force it. Somebody can't agree to that. You're literally just forcing these things. You just decide it at some point. I know, confetti. This is literally an entire scam that you have created, YouTube, where you loop content creators into an endless fucking copyright scam. The scammer sits here and steals your content and re-uploads it. Uses your content, my content that you worked hard making, to trick the system to false copyright flag you! That's right! It starts with things like that, where you get random copyright flags for nothing. Yeah, that's a scammer. Shouldn't have happened. And then you're getting dinged for it. Shouldn't even happen. You know, all this stuff where, like, literally there's, like, random music and stuff that's not copyrighted that you can use, but it's just randomly for some reason. Yeah, that's why. Because that's supposed to. Starts with stuff like that. Slowly but surely. Working and working and working. Getting it broken even further. Until they can scam it so that way they can start literally just uploading entire fucking videos of yours to another channel pretending to be you. And yet YouTube's own lawyers build it into the system that they give the scammer, the criminal that's doing this, everything they want. So basically they're immediately defending the criminal and giving them what they want. Not you. A fraudster, a scammer, somebody that's stealing your content, they are immediately giving them what they want. A lawyer for YouTube. Because that's how they have it. It's literally designed that way. That is literally how it works. That's how they're doing these scams. It's with your personal identifiable information. So the more they have, it's probably the missing pieces. So they do that shit to get YouTube to give it to them. It's that simple. YouTube's lawyers know this. They're paid top dollar. And it's designed this way on purpose. Yep. They've killed people. Yeah, they have. Yeah, because they're literally stealing money. I'm just saying. They are using this scammer to do what they won't do. That's what they're doing. Harass, intimidate, steal. So that way it doesn't look like them. It looks like the scammer. Ha ha. Did I tell a joke? Was this happening to like everybody on the platform? Did I tell a joke? Was it funny? It's happening to everybody on the platform, so I'm not sure why we're laughing. I didn't tell a joke. Notice how we were gaining a whole bunch of viewers and then now it's like it's just like the same number bullshit basically. Remember that? Where it was like trending, and they're like, no, nope. Yeah, it's because it's bullshit. Started lying about it. Yeah, I guarantee like half of you that are in here, your little live thing it keeps making you not live and stuff like that. Maybe buffering. Just say the stream ends. You know, stuff like that. And for those that aren't, that's not happening, you know, they're just scamming the view. It's all kinds of shit. So, basically, this starts happening the more and more I tell you and show you proof. And even more so, though. Even more so then. And you know, it's not ridiculous to, you know, like, this is a reasonable line of thinking. Where, like, you know, YouTube should obviously not have it built into their paperwork that if somebody's literally doing these types of scams to take advantage of you and they need your personal identifiable information, it very obviously shouldn't be built into it to give them what they need. And you know why I know lawyers know this? Because they go to law school. They work labs that tell them about people that do things like this. This is fraud on paper. This is what it is. You're lying about the views and giving them to somebody else, while somebody else works very hard for those views. That's called fraud. You're the fraudster. You know, like, the point is, I am working for something, and legitimately am getting views and trending. And then, you know, you can blatantly even see that when the scammer literally re-uploads my short haul to 200 some views. The scammer re-uploads it, it gets thousands of views, and this scammer has a few freaking subscribers. They've just made this fake channel that exists. You know, it's literally not even a few months old. Ridiculous. So, we do this, you guys know we do this from time to time. Instead of promoting this stream, this is what YouTube's promoting. That. There are 27 people watching a still image. Again, this channel is just streaming a still image of how many triangles are there. Again, this is a post. This is not a live stream. and there's 27 people watching that. And you really think I'm not going to be getting a shitload of viewers? When 27 people are watching, how many triangles are... Durr! I think it's more important to say, who the fuck cares? Move on with yourself. It is far more important to look at this and go, who the fuck cares? It's not a live stream. That's a social media post somewhere. That ain't a live stream. That's where they stole it from, too. Yeah, like they're just taking ideas that go viral on elsewhere and reposting them here. Again, like, just another still image. 157 people are watching that. 157 people are watching a still image of a train leaves Chicago. Are you kidding? Everybody watching just cringed. What the 345 people. Now 497 people watching that. Yep. That. Which number is missing? Do you know which number is missing? Guys, I'll give you a hint. Any number above 50. Yep, that's how stupid some of these are. You can literally say any number above 50. Which number is missing? Well, it only goes to 50, so you can literally just say any number above 50. Like, this is how fucking stupid that... This is a post! It's not a live stream! There's nothing earth-shattering or immediately like, we need to live stream this and talk about it. There's not even any dialogue, probably. It's just this. And again, this is how dumb this is. Obviously, you can go in sequence and say 36, but, like, literally... any number above 50 is also missing. It doesn't say, you know, within the numbers here. It just says which number is missing. Well, any number above 50. So, again, these are stupid as shit. They're just meme post dumb things that are supposed to be misleading or confusing. Because that is the truth. With not that much information, yeah, like, that's the honest truth, really. Any number above 50 and also 36. Oh, guys, here we go. IQ test. 509 people now. Guys, it's an IQ test. 509 people watching this shit. This is what YouTube's promoting. That. 509 people watching this still image that says IQ test. And it has the American flag, the Japanese flag, and the South Korean flag all in the bottom of the screen. and again, this is a live stream. That. Just that. That. And they're trying to pretend like people aren't watching this. So look, somebody is like doing this epic stream here in Times Square, and only 200 people are watching that. They're not promoting that, but 400 and some people are watching this. That. Only smartest find the 78. And there's a cat literally pointing to it. There's literally only the smartest find the 78. 400 and some people were watching that. Conveniently now it's like fluctuating between that and 200 something. But my point is they're like there's only 200 some watching this epic stream of Times Square, and then they're promoting these still images instead. Hey, look, an actual streamer actually fucking epically streaming. I think it's Contra. It's freaking awesome. And, you know, that only 11 people are watching that. Only 11. Come on, YouTube, what the heck? But, you know, 62 people watching this. You realize I'm just swiping, right? Like, I'm literally just swiping from my stream. You guys, like this, we do this a lot. The point is there should be plenty of people. These numbers are fixed. Like 5, 6. What, are you kidding me? No, the numbers at the beginning of the stream are correct. And then the graph, like at the beginning of the stream, it actually looked sort of correct. It was way up there. And if I look at the graph, it all of a sudden just went boom. As soon as I started talking about the fixed views and all that shit they knew we were going to talk about, it just boom. It's literally a blatant fucking scam. Ha ha. Ha ha. Again, there it is to throw shade on what I'm saying, the emoji. You know, that's to... This person's watching every second of every stream. Guys, here we go. Math quiz. There you go. That's a stream. Just another still image. How many times? Come on. And 86 people are watching that. They're promoting that. So, you know, guys, like, you know, all right, here we go. We'll put some math on the screen. You ready? Here we go. Here you go, guys. You ready? Here we go. We're gonna do some math. All right. Let's do 8 plus 11. How's that sound? No. That's too close to that one. We'll do 14. There you go. What's 8 plus 14? There you go. You guys. There's some math. There it is. We got our math on the screen. There you go. There you go. Since they're trying to claim, you know, again, it's just a still image. Here I am, actually giving you, you know, commentary. I'm talking. Here we go. This is way better than this fucking stream already, and there's 65 people watching this. Just a damn still image. There you go. What's 8 plus 14, guys? So this person's actually playing guitar live. This person is actually playing guitar live. And there's only 29 people watching that. What the hell's the matter with you, YouTube? Only 29 people, and this person's actually putting on a performance. What the hell's the matter with you, YouTube? But 400 and some people are watching a fucking still image. Find the 78. Duh! What's wrong with this? This is awesome. You're not gonna promote that? Oh, okay. I think he's playing. I mean, that was obviously Over the Mountain. Okay. All right. Never mind. Yeah, with that one, never mind. But this one, again, like, can we? You're promoting this. Again, it's a still image, and it literally says, "Can you find the killer?" And they're promoting this. 99 people are watching it, and it's a still image. "99 people watching that shit." That. No, but see, like, if he's got the right to do it, then why aren't you promoting it? Maybe that's how I feel about that one. With this one, my feeling on that is if they're not clearly not stopping it and he has the right to do it, why aren't they like only 29 people? Yet 400 some people are watching a still image. So that's more of how I feel. I just feel like all right. Excluding if he has the right to do it or not, and it seems like he does, or, you know, like, again, there's no problem here, and they're not promoting it. So, like, it's really weird. Like, again, just, this person's actually putting on a nice live performance of something, that probably putting their heart into it, and the heck, you two. Ricky's live. What the heck is... So, like, what is this? What is the 73 people watching that shit? What? You're trying to pretend like there's nobody into your YouTube? I'm in the same feed. 73 people watching that. Find 3 difference. They can't even pluralize the word difference. They should be differences. Nope, just find 3 difference. I mean, come on. It's so stupid. Find 3 difference. Okay, now, that's fucking cool. I'm actually kind of glad they're promoting that. That's actually pretty cool. Should I show it to you? That's cool. Here it is. Here's that Biden and Trump thing again. 451 people watching that. There it is. 451 people watching that. Here, let me... There you go. 451 people watching that. And it's actually, it's like the picture is actually like a scam because the tubes actually go into each other's mouths, so they're not drinking anything. So like again, this is a meme. It's a post. It's not a live stream. 412 people. And they're trying to say there's only 3 people in here. Here's another one. 152 people watching, just spot the differences. $152. At least I know how to pluralize difference. A 1,000 people watching this. 1,000. A 1,000 people watching that. That. What the like, again, like, why is 1.1 thousand people watching this YouTube, and you're trying to claim that there's only 6 people in here? A still image is being streamed, and constantly my streams are messed with. But you let 1,000 people sit here watching a still image being streamed. Like, I mean, unbelievable. So, look, and I've actually seen this post before. Again, 432 people are watching this. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Come on now. 432 people watching that? I mean, what do you... come on. It's a post. That's ridiculous. So, 874 people are watching this. Ah. 874 people are watching some dudes do some pretty massive pottery. I don't what is that? Now 1.1 thousand are watching it. So like they're promoting that. Oh man. LA flights. 983 people are watching this. What is it? What is it? Looped footage of fucking planes taking off and landing? Who the fuck cares? It's probably just looped footage. Like, do you have any idea how often people do this? They just like loop footage like this and then like live stream it. And then this guy's playing guitar, kicking ass, and they're not promoting that. 7 people. 7. And he's playing guitar and kicking ass. Yep. So, you know, promote people that are actually doing stuff instead of, you know, again, 4 people are watching that, and the very next stream is this. 108 people. Look, listen, I'd rather you go watch the guy singing out of key. Because he's actually doing something and he's trying. This is effortless. My point is I have done streams like this before, and I've shown you that YouTube will scam the views to say 0. Because they don't want you to know just how many people are going to watch mindless shit. And they're going to promote it too. They don't care. So, like, this is absurd. Another person doing actual live music getting 19 views. Another person doing actual live music getting only 19 views. 19 viewers. Doing actual live music. And she gets 19 viewers. That's stupid. Like, why would you not promote this? Like, doing actual live music. Oh man, is that 20? That's 20. Oh man. Oh, now it's 20. What the heck, you two? Just absurd. Oh, yep, there we go. There's another person talking bad about Trump, and he's getting promoted. Trump is a bad president. Prove me wrong. 516 viewers are watching that. Gee, it would be nice if my chat wasn't scammed, wouldn't it? Where you guys could type and interact and have something to say. Right, exactly. Except I can't do that because, again, YouTube didn't do anything about a scammer that's doxing personal identifiable information in my chat, so therefore we can't have a chat. Which is why this isn't happening to me. And that scammer knows that. And YouTube knows that too. 567 people watching this person. They have the same mic that I do. Same exact mic as me. Similar message, except the difference is, again, and I did a call thing a while back where you could have used that. Way back when we were doing it, you could have. But nobody did. And then some other streamer took the idea and ran with it. Right around when he was watching my channel. And then all around, again, me sitting here talking negative about this guy and stuff like that. This is when this scammer uses that. And then again, you see this where 549 people are watching this guy. Yeah, and it's the same message. Trump's bad president. He is bad. So I'm just pointing out that, like, it's not like I don't see that. To confirm that we're, of course getting scammed here and being targeted specifically. So the point is I probably would have more than that, is the point. So here's the same live viewer. We talked about this before. This is the same person that just steals iShowSpeed, loops him at the bottom of the same looped horror game that they're looping over and over and over. It's the same shit we've talked about before. And there's iShowSpeed at the bottom. And that is a video clip of him reacting to something else, not this. Because I think I remember that reaction, and that's not... Again, he's reacting to something else that they are stealing his reaction and looping it here at the bottom. And I've seen this before. I've called this out. There's 1.6 thousand people watching this. $1.6 thousand people, and again, this is iShowSpeed at the bottom. They're using his content, and they're putting it with this looped footage, which is how this other scammer started with me. And, again, 1.6 thousand is supposedly watching this. I mean, you can go see for yourself, but that's terrible. It says at Virus Live 00. At VEERIS Live 00. And it's everything on their channel is going to be that. Look at their whole channel. It's literally going to be nothing but that. Now, they might have done stuff previously, but now this is all they're doing. And again, it's not even iShowSpeed's channel. It's somebody stealing his... Look, him at the bottom there. But sort of chat being over it, I think kind of ends up tricking certain things. But I'm not 100%. I just know that again, they're looping iShowSpeed there at the bottom and stealing that reaction from something else, which is why you can't see like all of what he's reacting to. Like, actually, no, it wasn't a reaction. I think he was actually playing something, maybe. I'm not 100%. But the point is, if you look at the image at the bottom, his background moves around differently. And it, again, it has nothing to do with this. This is not one of like his channels or anything. Okay? Like, it's literally just somebody doing this with his likeness. And then probably making money off of it. So, like, it's just looped footage. Like, the whole thing is looped. They're not playing a game. It's looped. Nobody's playing anything. $1,800 watching now. Yeah, 1,800. I've seen him do this before. He literally just loops iShowSpeed at the bottom. And then has this other stuff here looped in the middle. Now, for this one, he might actually be playing, I'm not 100%. But even so, if he is, he's still taking iShowSpeed's content and putting it at the bottom of his stream and like looping it over his stream. He's still just doing that with iShowSpeed's content. Now again, if you look at the whole channel, it's all this. It's pretty much all this. I've come across this before, where this particular channel is taking advantage, and like they were doing other content originally, I think, but they have several other channels too. They do. They have several channels doing this. I came across several, and it's not. I really don't think it's him doing it. I don't know. I really don't think it's him. Obviously, I just think that. It would be obvious if it was. He would just loop footage of himself at the bottom of a screen, you know? So, this shows that YouTube gets away with this. And you know, even with big streamers, this dude's huge. Okay. $2,500 people watching. So, regardless of whether he actually might be playing the game this time, it's still looped footage of iShowSpeed reacting or or playing a different game himself at the bottom there. So like that's what I'm pointing out, is that they're taking his likeness and stuff like that and putting it over this and assuming he's okay with that. And it's every stream too. Like it's not, you know, like you go to the channel and there's just like a ton of stuff like that all over the channel, and there's several channels doing that. Like, come on. They're farming views off his likeness based on what the system is going to do when it detects IShowSpeed on a stream. That's all. And they're using that. Sort of like this scammer taking, you know, like my views will lock, and then they'll conveniently upload that same thing, re-upload that same thing where the view's locked, and the scammer gets thousands of views suddenly. So that's pretty terrible, and this isn't the first time we come across this. This guy. Promote this, YouTube. What the heck? Why aren't you promoting this dude? See, this is my point. This dude just sitting here playing just playing a game, just sitting there. And I'm plenty entertained. And there's 2 people watching him. And he's playing a game, and he's there's something entertaining about watching this dude. You'll know as soon as you go there, if you go there. Can you really even see it though? I just he's hard to see really, but I think they should be promoting that a little bit more. He had 2 people watching. What the fuck? Okay. What is that? What is this? Hold on. Oh, jeez. Jeez. There's Ricky. Oh, yay! They're promoting good. Ricky's being promoted.
On YouTube, Alexa, turn off the TV. Listen, listen, listen. Listen to me. On YouTube. Ew, why does it have GL Bislon Jack O-Lantern Jack? You want something? O-Lantern Jack. You want something?
Oh, he was playing Lizards Must Die. That's awesome. That's a good game. That's probably why he's getting a lot of people watching. Playing Lizards Must Die. Go watch Ricky Berwick. He's the guy I was saying is a literal South Park character. He's live right now.
genuine question for you to think of. Like, really, what is the point if it makes you this upset? You're a fucking idiot, dude. Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. This guy still has viewers. 3.2 thousand watching now. And it's the same looped iShows speed footage at the bottom. What the heck? Oh, yay! Good job, YouTube. You promoted the lady that I said had 16 viewers and deserved more. She now has 127. That's good. That's better. So we still have 345 people watching this, and again, we're live. They're live streaming a still image. I can't express enough how stupid this is. And if you look at the channel, I promise, pretty much the whole channel is gonna be that. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's see. Yeah. And it says the same thing. Why? Wait a minute. No, it's not. It didn't used to be. It used to do different stuff. Yeah, like, again, this is somebody that started off looking like a legitimate streamer and then used that to start scamming. And then, yeah, like, started earning a lot of views randomly. And then, like tens of thousands. And then, all of a sudden, started doing this apparently a few days ago. I don't know, maybe they removed them. But literally, like, the past 4 live streams this person did is exactly the same thing. Same title and everything. And then, like, these, again, with these, it's, like, yeah, it's the same thing, where the channel, it's mostly, like, the past few streams, it's been that. And then, like, after that, not even that much content. Just live streaming still images. This is the same, and again, here's the one from earlier. Literally 101 people watching that. Oh yeah, that's their whole channel. Look at this. Look, that's their whole channel. Look at that. So that time it's their whole channel. Look. It's the whole channel. Just that. So that time, yeah. They got... The whole channel is that, and they have 1.7 million views across the channel. And they're only... The channel's only like a year and a half old. Almost 2 years. I guess it's almost 2 years old. It is almost 2 years old. It's getting there. Yeah. It's more than a year and a half, but you know, that's still pretty new. And like again, just nothing but that. And then that's their stream. Just that. I stumbled across a streamer that's doing a stream that's blatantly intoxicated, and then I go to her channel, and then supposedly she's doing like sobriety talks and stuff, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, okay. Whatever. Again, 454 people are watching the still image. Like, yeah, this is the whole... It's literally like... all he does, actually. Yeah. Only geniuses can find it. Only 1% can find. Hard game. Who can find it? Not you. Good luck. 0.00002 genius only game trivia find. What does it even mean? Like that's literally his channel. That's what he does. Is just that stuff. And it's this. It's just a still image. And then he's pointing to it too. He's giving you the answer. Like what is this? And that's the whole channel. And meanwhile, this guy has 33 views. This guy has 33 views. This guy is literally singing, playing drums, keyboard, and the guitar, and he has 33 viewers? I see a little bit of a problem, YouTube, in your selection of who you promote. And as you see evident here, too. But, you know, holy crap, this guy deserves... And, like, what a cool background, too. Like, are you kidding me? Look at this. And then 36 people. That's it. That's what they're throwing at that. What the like, this dude is literally like doing everything. And you're throwing 37 views at that. Cool background, cool shirt, cool shades, cool tattoo, cool fucking hair. Everything is cool. This is the coolest dude on the platform right now. And 37 viewers. What's he doing? Linkin Park? I think he's doing Linkin Park. I'm not sure. People are talking about Linkin Park in the chat. Yeah, he's doing like his own version, I think. What the heck, YouTube? What the heck? Oh yeah, like he's doing it all. And yeah, he's doing What I've Done. That's the song he's doing. This is epic. He's playing every instrument. And they're throwing 33 views at that. What the heck? This guy's awesome. $132 people watching this. 132 people watching that. A still image. Find 23. 132 people watching that. What the heck? You can't throw them at the other guy? You can't throw them. You can't throw them at this guy? Who's actually doing something? What the heck? But, you know, just live streaming a still image, they're gonna throw, you know, hundreds of views of that. Hundreds. What the Is this a child live streaming? What is this? What is this? What the fuck? What is this? I don't care that the parent is there. They're driving. They can't possibly be paying attention to what the child is doing. What is this? 77 people. What is that? YouTube? What the hell? No. No, not okay. That's not okay. Man, let me tell you what. here we go. A train leaves Chicago. Yeah, that gets 149 people watching it, guys. 149 people are watching some stupid BS word problem that again is a post on a social media page, maybe even their YouTube page, not the live stream. They can literally just post it. Now, see, that's cool as shit. This dude's running a master system and they're not promoting that? That's cool. He's running an old... He's like, if you see the screen, he's running an old master system. He's showing the Sega right now, but you get what I'm saying? And they're not like, there's only 7 people watching that. No, like that's significant, I think, in the gaming community. People saw that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And they're not even really promoting it. That's pretty cool, actually. He's running on a CRT too, so that's proper usage. I like that. And he accounted. Here's what's crazy about this. They accounted for the fact that the guy, there's no lines on the screen. You know, like usually when you live stream, you know, a CRT, there's like lines on it. You know what I mean? YouTube is causing problems for me now, so that I can't show you stuff. Look. They started doing that with every stream. The whole app is doing that now. Yeah. They're literally just screwing around with my device. I've been like watching it happen. Yeah, my whole device is doing this now. And it's literally the scammer screwing around with the app. That's all it is. So that I can't continue showing you. Again, literally just YouTube using the scammer as a scapegoat. Wow. Wow. You guys know how I was like just watching all those streams just now? YouTube is removing my watch history. None of it's in my watch history at all. None of it. Literally none of it. Yeah, the only thing in my watch history is the IQ test one. That's the only thing that's in there. Everything else has been deleted. That's the only thing that out of what you guys saw, you know how I sat here like clearly blatantly watching the streams? It's not in my watch history at all. It's all been deleted. Look. Literally like the most I watched these initially. Like, I scrolled past these first two that were my subscribers. And then after them, it just shows the IQ test. So, like, literally it didn't show anything. It's not. See, it says today. That's it. I would have had to... See how, like, you can clearly see... I would have had to sit there for a while deleting that if I deleted it. Like, I would have been sitting here, like for a while. I literally just, after that happened, I, like, went in to look, and the point is, you know, they don't want you to find it. That's the point. Because I was pulling these up before, and I would go, you know, to the history and just be like, all right, let's see what we got. Oh, yep, this channel still exists, and it's still a scam. So they're just removing it from your watch history. I mean, literally, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't do that. Why would I remove it? And again, it would take me forever. So I'm just reporting to you what I'm literally seeing right here. I clearly haven't clicked on Agenda Free's live stream the whole time we were sitting here. And yet that's the very next one before my stream in the watch history. As you can see. And then that's it. Nothing else. And you guys know full well I didn't click that stream at any point. It's done streaming anyway. And it wasn't even a vertical stream for me to click on. The one that's here is a wide, like, I was wide, obviously, you know, that was before. And so the point is, what? Really? All that's just gone? From watch history, just removed. As if I didn't sit here right now showing you all of those things, watching them for as long as I did. Showing them to you. Well, the point is they're removing the fact that they don't want to own up to the fact that I just found a child streaming. They don't want to own up to that. That's what we just found. Notice how the views aren't moving? You know, it's all just halted. Just like normal. When they want you to not see anything here. Don't pay attention to this. Look over here. Anytime I point out how obliviously guilty YouTube is. And how they're blatantly, you know, again, just like they have these rules that are unforeseen where you can't say certain words. Well, the reason you can't say them is because they don't want you to, because they know they're doing these things. So, I'm just throwing that out there, and inconveniently, as I point out the fact that the views are locked and being weird, now we shift it down one to lie further. Oh yeah, again, they're not going to add views because there's no way in hell they're going to give me more. So again, to make me, you know, to try to be like, oh, he's lying, they take it down. Oh yes, and the 7th like that was on there just to remove it has now turned to 6. Yes, 7 likes become 6. Yep, I believe that for any second. So the point is, I didn't sit here and do anything. The app just completely froze, and then suddenly my watch history for the past hour is gone. Where we literally sat here for an hour to an hour and a half showing you everything on YouTube that they're promoting instead. And it's gone. All except the IQ test. That's there for some reason. Interesting, isn't it? Even Ricky Berwick's stream. You guys know I literally turned up the volume. You heard it. Yep, they're still there. It's still there. 146 people watching that stupid shit. There's 2.7 thousand people still watching a makeshift iShow Speed stream that again isn't him. They're just stealing his likeness and putting it over their stream. Yep. So I think it's very interesting that my watch history was completely gone after the app froze, and now it's not. I just skimmed through, and there it is. There it is. And there's the confetti that we always see. So, $132 people watching this. 137 now. That. Just a still image. That's what they're promoting. And they're trying to convince you that there's fucking 7 people in here. No, it's literally made up. Still only 33 people watching this guy. They didn't promote this guy. Like I said they should. Still only 33 people watching somebody that is literally playing the drums, singing, playing the guitar, and playing the keyboard. Okay? I mean, come on. $61 people. Oh, now 64. 54. Watching this. Just a still image of that. $254 people still watching this ridiculous still image of somebody streaming a number. Oh, but numbers mean that somebody's gonna commit a crime, right? We can't do that. Numbers mean things. YouTube. I'm so scared. YouTube, I'm so scared. There's numbers. So fucking ridiculous that was. Stupid. Oh yes. Yep, totally. Some fucking numbers in the sand that somebody randomly posted as a... Yep, numbers. Social media. Because, you know, if he was going to do that, he would totally advertise it that way. Oh, hey, look! YouTube's promoting this. 93 people now watching scratch-offs. Somebody just doing scratch-offs and doing gambling shit. oh, conveniently they pull it away as they fucking go to show you what the fuck they're doing. Like literally every goddamn fucking stream that this person does, they're literally just promoting gambling. And YouTube just promotes this shit. This is all over the fucking platform. Is shit like this. They're literally just sitting here doing scratch-offs. And the only reason anybody watches this shit is because they're watching it for the ASMR of watching them fucking scratch fucking shit off of a piece of paper. That's literally all it is. Go do fucking scratch art or something. Go literally get some scratch art and do that. But instead, gambling. You can literally go to a craft store or order literally just the shit, or it's just a black frickin' canvas with some color behind it. And you can literally do the same thing and just make art. Or fucking just draw lines. But it literally would be immediately a bajillion times more aesthetically pleasing than this. And this is gambling. And this is the best they can do. And the person that's doing it might even understand that it's about the scratching at this point. But they're just choosing gambling instead. And YouTube's actually promoting it too. 70 people watching it. 70. I mean, that's all over the platform. Like, the point is you see stuff like that all the time. Oh, here we go. 105 people watching that. There you go, guys. 105 people watching that. 44 people watching this. So, you know. 44 watching that, but, you know. Somehow there's only 2 or 3 in here. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Which is it, Trash Tube? Which is it? 2 or 3? I guarantee you, it's a lot higher than that. It's probably between 2 or 3,000. And they're not even, they're literally just never going to allot that amount of people on my channel. Because they're literally scamming my subscription number. They're scamming the views. They're scamming any of it. I literally was like, this guy looks a lot like Guy Fieri, and it's literally him. I was like, oh, wait, it's... I'm like sitting there, I'm like, this guy looks a lot like Guy Fieri. And I literally look at the top, it says at Fury Guy, and I'm like, oh. Oh. Is it actually him? Or is he just like, you know, like, I look like him? Does that guy, can he blow glass? He's literally blowing glass. And it's kind of awesome. It's actually a really, really skilled talent. It takes a lot of talent to do that. They should probably be, well, there's a fair number of people watching. He does look like Guy. I don't think it's him. Hold on.
In fact, we're going to flip these guys over because I'll...
No. I don't think that's actually him. But, yeah, he looks like him. Look at that. It looks just like him, doesn't he? He's blowing glass. That's awesome. It's definitely not him, but that is cool. Oh, I get it. Fiery guy. Ha ha ha. How do you say his last name? Maybe he's changing it. He is changing it. Yeah, it's spelled slightly different. I think it's said like that, though. That's clever. That's cool. I think it's spelled a little differently. Oh no, it's not. Hold on, no, it's not. No, he's spelling it like that. That's cool. It's oh, okay, my fault. Guy Fieri actually uses an I at the end. Okay, I didn't realize that. This guy used a Y. That's the difference. That's cool. So yeah, cool. Yeah, that's really cool. What the heck? All right, so you're like, what is this YouTube? 275 people watching this shit. 275 people watching this shit. 275 people watching this garbage. A still image being streamed. And, you know, YouTube is trying to pretend like there's 2 people in here. Oh, you know, just 2. Just 2. We're not in a feed where all these people are constantly coming in and out or anything. Nope, just 2. Oh, hey, look. Another 102 people are watching that. Oh, now it's immediately shifts down to 92 as soon as I say that. Just a still image. More gambling. More scratchos. 38 people watching that, and supposedly there's only 2 people watching this. Complete lying. Alright, so this is ridiculous. So this is another scam. So the 200 people are watching this, and nothing happens. It literally just says jump scare, and then it's just a video of somebody standing there, and it's just that. All you have to do is take 5 seconds to sit here and go back through the stream and clearly clearly identify that nothing ever happened the entire time this thing has been fucking streaming. And again, jump scare! And 235 people are watching this shit. Just literally sitting there. Oh, yep, totally. There's a jump scare, guys. It's doing anything. So, you know, again, scam. Here we go. We'll try to we'll try to rewind here. Oh, here we go. You're going back through. Nope, 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 nope. Literally never happens. Not a single fucking time. Not once. The whole stream. I just tried to confirm yet again. 246 people are watching that though. So, you know, yet another scam. Yeah, like, now all we're seeing is this nonsense of trying to figure out the stream delay. That's all the scammer's doing. So, you know, again, where YouTube sits here and does not do anything about this scammer, they just sit here and manipulate the views to figure out the stream delay so they can cause problems. So again, 132 fucking people are watching a still image. 130 fucking 2 people are watching that. That. 132 fucking people. That. That. Just a still image. Who the fuck cares? And aside from that, it's a post. It ain't a live stream. You don't live stream a still image. Oh, hey, look, YouTube. Somebody's playing Infinite Pizza. The game that I play all the time. And I used to get tons of viewers, too. And then you started trying to scam that away, too. Remember that? And I got thousands of viewers, and they were like trying to shut it down and cause all kinds of problems for it. And then removed a shitload of views, locked the views afterward. Yep, and this person has 465 viewers just playing Infinite Pizza. The game I played 1,000,000 times. And I've even played it conveniently right here for you to see. And I don't do what half these people do, where they loop footage. Now, I don't know that this is looped, but some people will literally sit here and fucking loop footage of this shit. $548 people watching that. Oh, now it's 812. 812 people watching that. $812 people watching that. Just a still image. Just that. 812 people. Oh, now it jolts down to 546, but it's still 546 watching that. A still image. But you know, there's 5 in here. Still, 50 people watching a still image of find 3 difference. They can't even pluralize differences. Just find 3 difference. 50 people watching that. Find 3 difference. It's just that. There's no commentary. Yep, I just turned the sound up. There's literally just that. What the hell is this? Is this dude really live streaming him using a plastic knife cutting plastic food? And 1.7 thousand people are watching it? And they're promoting that. 2.1 thousand now. 2.1 thousand now watching this guy cut some fake food. They're promoting that. Adult, this is, again, adults on YouTube, adults only. And this is what YouTube's promoting. This. $2.2 thousand people watching it too. Literally just sitting there, pulling toys off of his shelf, pretending to cut them. $2.2 thousand people watching that. That's what YouTube promotes. That. That's not like a short that you upload or something. Just an entire live stream of this. Again, this could be a short. He could just do this as a short, upload it. You can watch as many times as you want. But no. Just the same thing over and over and over. He may as well just loop footage of him doing it. May as well just be looped footage, because I mean, it's fake. It's fake. He's not really doing anything. It's a zero effort thing. He's getting thousands of viewers. And yet, all the time, we put work into shit here. And they scam it. Just that. 2.4 thousand watching that. And they're gonna scam views away from my channel. .1 thousand people watching that. And they do this thing where it's like whiter, so it's hard for you to see. 1.3 thousand people watching that. Just a still image. That. Wait a minute, what the fuck? What the hell? Wait a minute. Wait, what? I need to look at something here. And... Huh. Let me see something here. Oh, he's getting ads. He doesn't have very many views either. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, that's interesting. So either this guy is literally streaming from Penguin Zero's Moist Critical setup, or he's using a green screen and using Moist Critical setup to stream. Because literally this guy is streaming. I've never seen this guy before. Maybe you guys know who he is. I don't know who he is. He doesn't have that many subscribers. He is getting ads, and that's clearly Moist Critical's background that he's sort of just streaming with. Like, that's literally Moist Critical's house. So unless this guy is streaming from Moist Critical's computer, that's very odd. I don't understand. And then his channel has 1.4 thousand subs, yet he only has 807 views across his channel. What? And he only has... eight live streams. And no channel description. He has channel members? He literally has like... What? Oh yeah, it's a green screen. He finally moved his head. Yeah, it's a green screen. Obviously. But like I didn't confirm that until just now. Like he went like this and it did the normal thing it sort of does where it couldn't It's like the new one too. It's not like the old. It's like the new one that he like put a bunch of work into. He like put a whole ton of work into that. He had like a ladder behind him for a while. He was putting a lot of work into that. So like this guy's just streaming with his setup. And then YouTube promotes it. Like, what the heck? That is so strange. Why doesn't he just use his own background? Or not use one? If you go back to his original stream, he wasn't using a background. He literally just used background removal. So like he's doing that. He's like intentionally putting himself in front of that. And like why? Like, why use somebody else's... Unless, you know what I mean? Like, unless you're trying to scam. Like, what's he doing there? He literally has super chats and everything. This dude has super chats. He has all kinds of stuff that doesn't make any sense for a channel that has 807 views across the channel. How does he have so many subscribers? That's pretty scammy. And then, again, not using his own background, not even just background removal. Like, literally, Moist Critical's background, Penguin Zero. On YouTube, he's Penguin Zero. What? That's just so disingenuous. Like, why are they doing that? He's not even a good streamer. Like, the dude literally is sitting there like this. And like, doing nothing. He has no commentary. He's the most boring motherfucker I've ever seen. Now he's like doing this to his eyes like he's tired or something. Like, what? was like, I just saw him give the first commentary I've seen him give the whole time I've been, like, looking at this now. Like, just now. I mean, he's literally playing Final Fantasy X. Not a bad game. But again, like, just not really adding much, using Moist Critical's background, some other streamer's background, with background removal. Look, like, let me ask you something. Do you think... This dude is do boring. Do you think, for a second, that it would be okay for, do you think that I would just, like, sit on here, like, if I just streamed, used my background removal, and then just put Asmongold's background as my background, do you think that would fly? You know what I mean? Like, do you think, what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think that it's going to trick the views, the systems that they use to legitimately give viewers, the streams that they want to see? Is it going to instead show you my stream because I'm using that background? Yeah. Just like what he knows is happening. Where he is using something that the system has identified as a certain streamer. And it's gonna, use all that, factor it all in, stuff like that. And he's using the hard work in the background that Moist Critical made for himself. Where he doesn't have anything of his own. He just wants to use somebody else's background. And this again, this is what I see and I come across. What even is this? What is this? So weird. There is some weird stuff on here. What is this? What is this? It's literally a dude like squeezing a fake foot, and there's like a slit in it, and he's like pulling like stuff out of the slit. And there was like 600-700 people watching that when I joined. Now there's 300 some. Look! That's what he's doing. It's so weird. What is this? Honestly, people are watching that, and then they're promoting it too. Wow. Here's another IQ test, guys. Hey guys, IQ test. If you can figure this problem out, it totally means anything about IQ. And also totally gives you the answer, like, you know, your IQ is this or that. And again, this means anything. Again, there's one answer. So, you know, you give your one answer and it's right or wrong. That's totally an IQ test. Means anything on the scale of numbers and IQ. Totally. And 298 fucking people are watching this ridiculous stream about this. It's a still image. This is something that you post, and yet they're streaming it. What is this? $113 people watching that. Just more of this shit. How many of these things am I gonna find that YouTube promotes? 113 people watching that. And surprise, surprise, that's their entire fucking channel. Yep, non-stop. They got 13,000 subscribers. They've got 514,000 views across their channel. And again, every fucking stream is literally just this. That. It's like, what the hell are we promoting, YouTube? What is this? What is this? Is this literally a looped stream? This is literally a looped... they're not promoting this. There's just 10 people watching it. But literally, it's a looped stream of that. That. Like, you're moving a fish from, like, again, this is AI. That. That. Did you notice that they also get certain notifications to show up as I'm trying to show you things? Did you notice that too? Yeah, they do this a lot. Now again, that notification, you know, again, it could have just not happened at all because I have them turned off. But, you know, it just happens anyway. 30 people are now watching this. Yep. So, instead of YouTube promoting this stream, and we know full well people are, you know, this scammer is following me around here and view buying the streams that I'm talking about. You know, again, the point is 30 people are suddenly watching that after I talked about it. And how long was I sitting here just staring at it and there was only 10? So, like, this is the point. And then you see the view bots and you see the reaction. I mean, literally, this retard is literally just streaming a looped AI footage. And it's their whole channel. It's their whole channel. Now, there's other things, but this is what they do. They loop footage and stream it. So, like, there are other things too, but even if I go back on their channel to 3 months ago, I can see that they were still doing that panda 3 months ago. See how it's just 3 months ago? And then there's the panda in the thumbnail. They were still doing it 3 months ago. That's the channel. And they have almost 7,000 subscribers. They're from the UK. And they have 2.5 million views across their channel. And they literally, like, the description is London and pretty places around the world. And the word around is capitalized. There's no period. I just... This is one of those obvious nonsense BS scams. There's no content here. YouTube is full of this shit. Of people taking advantage of the system. Just literally scamming and milking the fucking system. 7,000 subscribers. And this is what they do. Entirely this. There's ads all over it and everything. And you watch an ad just to get a stream of that. It is literally just loot. Oh, hey, look, 92 people watching somebody do gambling scratch-offs. Again, all you have to do is go get scratch art. But this person, man. $96 people watching that. No, there's 114 people now watching this. 118 now. Same BS still image it's been for the past several hours. How many times have we seen that? There's Ricky again.
Alexa, stop! He literally has access to a full-size house. Not one level, not two levels, but 3 levels. The basement, the fucking main floor, and
What's he talking about? So, there's literally, again, this. They have not done anything about this. YouTube's fine with this. You know, YouTube's gonna cause all kinds of problems for me, but you know, this douchebag that scams nothing but this on his channel, and probably plenty other channels too, is literally streaming a still image of this stupid shit. And supposedly 33 people are watching that. You know, there's fucking 5 people in here, but you know, there's 33 people watching this. And I've seen that a million times. I've seen 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, 5-4 a million times. Like, I've seen this now non-stop. And, you know, again, that's how they're scamming views. Where on my graph, for the past literally 20 to 25 minutes, the scammer has literally just been sitting here 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, and on the graph for the past 25 minutes, YouTube has not once counted that 5th view. Because literally, again, for the past 25 minutes, the scammer is just coming in the stream, in and stream, out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And YouTube ain't counting it. It's there, but you know, the graph doesn't show this. It just shows 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 the whole time. Not 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, just 4. It lies. The scammer takes those lies and puts them on their channel. So they view by you a lot. So that they lie a lot. And then they take all those lies and try to keep them on your channel while taking your legitimate views. Again, 3.1 thousand people watching somebody pull balls out of some slime. Yep. 3.1 thousand people watching somebody pull some balls out of some slime. That's what YouTube's promoting. Wow. Wow. You know, if you really wanted to believe that they weren't addictive, I totally don't believe it, YouTube. You know, again, you know, you're promoting the fucking shit out of this incredibly addictive content. That is what this is. You know, not what I do. What I do is content to inform people about various things. This is fucking addictive content. It is literally just manufactured to get people to go, and then you find yourself not being able to look away. You literally just keep watching and keep watching and now you need it. So that's what this is. It is literally an entire stream of that. Okay, it's the same shit that I'm pointing out with the scratch-offs, where they could do it with scratch art, but they're choosing gambling. Okay, it's incredibly addictive. YouTube promotes the addictive content. They do not promote the content that's informative. $2.9 thousand people watching this. That is all they do. That's literally their entire channel. They have 11.2 thousand subscribers. And I think they're Russian. Pretty sure they're Russian. They have their channel description hidden for some reason. Not sure how they're able to do that. Literally, the person in their chat just typed, "Can't stop watching." Too satisfying to watch. Can't stop watching. That is addiction. The person is addicted to this. Weren't they just deemed addictive? Okay, that's what this is. Okay, it's not the informative content where you'll turn it off, get bored halfway through, turn it off, maybe watch to the end if it's actually a good creator, they're funny or whatever they're doing. But this is addictive content. Not what a normal streamer does. this is like, I mean, this is the most fucking scammy bullshit. Like, you've got to be kidding me. So, the point is, YouTube is, you know, like, again, you guys get the point. Promoting the wrong shit. Alright, for example, this streamer is actually doing ASMR content. Actually doing like ASMR content that requires, you know, like skill and ability. They're actually doing something. And there's only 30 people watching that. 30. Okay? So they, like, I literally just came across this, and they're not promoting that. But, you know, if we just scroll up a little bit further, 3.2 thousand people are watching the most fucking scammy, easy bullshit to do. Where this person just got a bunch of cutesy stuff and did their nails all up and put some fake tattoos on their fucking hands. That's it. And thousands of views later, this Russian can sit on here scamming views. And then meanwhile, somebody that's actually doing ASMR content at the same time conveniently has less. 28. Where she's doing stuff that requires actual effort. And putting, like, actual effort and thought into it. And the other person's just doing the same shit over and over, just pushing objects through some slime. So, again, it's really messed up to do a disservice to the person that's actually putting effort into something, you know, like this, versus, again, the other person streaming at exactly the same time, getting thousands of viewers. I mean, this is your comparison. It's not just me. The point is, it's worse with me, and they're scamming the hell out of it with me, because I'm showing you it's YouTube. I'm literally just showing you it's YouTube. 349 people. 349 people are watching this. That. That is ridiculous. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Two 289 people are watching this ridiculous thing that, again, is a post and not a live stream. It's something that you post. You don't live stream a still image. And again, they're literally just sitting here getting 330 some views off of a still image being streamed. What the heck? And then this person's coding and they have 8 viewers. This person is actually coding, and they have 8 viewers. YouTube ain't promoting that. Yeah, like somebody's actually sitting here coding, and you know, only 8 viewers. Yeah, conveniently. Yeah. What the hell? Unbelievable. What is this? What is this? Okay, this is the same shit. I'll bet it's looped too. This is... What is this? I've seen this several times now. This is looped, I think. So, that many people watching that. 2.6 thousand watching this. And I already saw it cut. Like, I already saw, like, a cut. So it's not live. Like, I already saw a cut. Like, it, like, jumped ahead. And it wasn't, like, buffering or anything. Like, it was blatantly, like edited. So, like, this is just, like, pre-recorded. Yeah, I think it's already looped. Yeah. So thousands of people are watching this, and then when you go to his channel, he's got 145,000 subscribers, but it's literally all that. It's literally just 4 streams of this supposed crocodile fun challenge, and they're literally just doing that. They're literally just doing that. Yeah, they have 12 million views across their channel. And they just, like, the channel's only a year old. Yeah, it's all their shorts. They have, like, all these... It looks like Roblox, actually. They have a bunch of shorts that have, like, hundreds of thousands of views. It looks like Roblox, but not 100%. And then, this is what they're streaming. Just that. And it's looped. Like, it's the same...
Officially time to push it, guys. Oh my god! Guys, right after this 15-second timer...
See, here's the timer again. Remember the timer. So it's just the same... It's looped.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1...
It's literally just looped. So somebody like, is this like a streamer or something, and they're stealing his content? Like, I you know what I mean? Like, that's how it seems. You know, sort of like the iShowSpeed thing. Yeah, and then like it just loops it.
Oh my god, I'm about to do it right now, Chad. I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it right now, Chad. Oh, guys.
He never actually does it.
Before I push this one. Before I push the last tooth. Before I push the last tooth. Pull it out. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it right now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna push it right now. I'm doing it right now, live on stream. I'm gonna do it, Chad. Let's do it.
It's literally just loop.
I'm gonna do it right now, Chad. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I'm gonna do it right now, live on stream. Oh my god, in 3, in 2.
It's already looped. He's gonna start talking about the countdown now. $2,600 people watching this. Supposedly. Why wouldn't they realize it's looped? That many people? So, this is complete bullshit. This is non-stop, all across the platform. And there it was. It just restarted. I watched it restart. I watched it just restart. It literally just looped. And nobody's calling it either. They're like, just do it. They're literally like, some people actually seem oblivious to the fact that it's looped. I feel like it's all bots. I feel like this is what the botting, like this is, you know what I mean? And they're counting it for them. But because I'm talking about it and telling you about it, they're removing all of it. And then this is where you see, here's the countdown again. There's still 2.2 thousand people watching this ridiculous shit. I mean, that's terrible. So, anyway, you guys get the point. They're not gonna... show the views on this stream, but they're gonna sit there and show you the views. They're gonna promote all this shit. I mean, and remember I showed you that my watch history had been wiped. That's pretty interesting, wasn't it? I think it's pretty interesting. Yep, that's pretty interesting. All right. Well, you've been informed and updated on what we've been dealing with. I just wanted to tell you guys about that and show how scammy YouTube is. And jeez, I mean, we even found somebody using Moist Critical's setup as their yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, jeez, how scammy is this whole platform where people just, you know, they can't even be brought to figure out a background or figure out something to use or something like that, where they just want to trick people into thinking that that's their background, you know? That's clearly what he wants to do. I mean, otherwise he wouldn't do that. Otherwise he would just use the background removal and just be over the game, or like have some different background. Like he just choose something else. He didn't have to. I mean, like clearly, like just putting himself over top of where he would normally be sitting, or like again, just waiting to that point in the stream where he probably like left the stream and left it up and then just took the image of that, like he had to go to the bathroom or something and just did it then. That's probably what he did. So like he literally just took an image of the other streamer's background and used it. Obviously that's not his setup. That's not where it's not his house. So that's Moist Critical's room, and put a lot of time into that. So I just think it's a little messed up that somebody can sort of come along and get a bunch of views for it and sit here and pretend like it's theirs. He wasn't getting a lot of views though, so that's good. But I think that it's still disingenuous, the fact that he gets super chats and he like he's clearly making money off of selling himself on somebody else's background there. So I just think that's a little bit disingenuous and a little telling of what YouTube's kind of allowing there. So just putting that out there. We already talked about how fraud YouTube's lawyers are for the whole system to be designed this way. They know those things. So they designed it that way on purpose to leak your information. It's on purpose. It's literally on purpose. So, I mean, they know what that does. There's no way. I mean, like, they understand the law and they understand these fraud, they understand what doxing is and all that stuff. Like, they have to. Okay? So, it's designed that way. And these guys get paid a lot of money to design it in a way that is really, really harmful to the streamer. Alright, I'm gonna probably go ahead and stop the stream here. But, again, I just, think about just how many channels we saw in the past, few hours, couple hours that we've been doing this. Just think about how many channels we saw that have a still image, something that could be easily, literally easily a person doing something, or playing a game, or commentary or something, and it's literally a still image of a bunch of numbers, or a find the difference, where this is a post, not a live stream, and yet it's a live stream, and there's a ton of viewers, and it's basically everything they do across their whole channel. It's so scammy. It's so scammy. So anyway, I'm gonna get off the stream, like I said, but I just this we found quite a bit here, and the obviousness of my watch history sort of kind of disappearing from watching those ones where it, you know, like literally froze the app there. I showed you what the scammer was doing. And then conveniently, everything that we had just showed you was completely removed from watch history. Yeah. And we found many of them all over again, you know? And it wasn't removed now, you know? It just... For the first, you know, section of videos that I swiped through, that all that stuff got taken out. Interesting, isn't it? Just how we started with a ton of viewers. We started with, you know, all the view trending we're supposed to get. And then just single digits. That just started scamming at the single digits again. Just bam. Single digits. Or we started seeing it climb, you know. But just scam it. Because the impersonation scammer that they're helping to do this is taking all the legitimate views. So, that's why it shows that you're like not live. You know, again, they're doing a scam with you know, that VPN server. You know, where it's confusing the time zones. You know, again, they're in a different time zone. So, you know, again, the amount of times where right after I was streaming, I clicked on my stream really quick to see if there was an issue, and conveniently, right as I click on my stream, the stream's over. It's ended. But I want to see what it looks like right away, while they're not processing it. And conveniently, a ton of times that I have clicked on it, the stream literally just pretend like it shows the last few seconds of the stream like I'm ending it just now, and I ended this thing like 20 minutes ago or something like that, and I'm clicking on it, and there's a live chat and it says it's still live and stuff like that, and then I'm still sitting there, you know, ending the stream, and then it says stream ended. That's happened a ton of times. Just literally just a ton of times. A ton. So, it's kind of obvious. It's kind of blatantly obvious. And this scammer is so fucking stupid. Literally just a ton of times I click on my own stream. Oh yeah, it's conveniently still live, even though it's not. Well, that's his mistake. So, like, consistently, this dumbass always made mistake after mistake after mistake. And I kept telling YouTube what this was so that they could stop the scammer. Did they? No. Every time, the scammer literally just took it, learned from it, and fixed it. Instead of YouTube dealing with the scammer like they should. And this is evident in every stream that I showed you that we came across. Because they weren't promoting legitimate talent. Every person we saw that was doing legitimately talented things, playing guitar, the dude was singing, playing guitar, playing piano, and the drums all at the same time. And what, fucking 33 people are watching this guy? Yet you got 3,000 people watching a still image or a looped stream of somebody scamming you into thinking he's going to press a button that's just looped, and it's probably not even him. He just stole it. And that's where the views are. The scams on the still images. and you're trying to actually sit here and fucking pretend like you're not scamming the entire goddamn platform to just literally suck people into the most dumb, stupid, addictive fucking content possible. Yep, that's literally what it is. Shorter, dumb content. Shorter attention spans, dumber content. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate that. And, expect YouTube to continue doing this. You will not see legitimate views. I mean, again, the scammer sat here using YouTube systems to do this. So, again, I've already pointed out it's literally just their lawyers doing it. Okay, so, again, they have every reason to have expedited this and stopped the scammer. They didn't. It means they're doing it. It means their lawyers are literally doing this scam and creating all of this. And conveniently, as I talk about all of the legality of it and all of the views that they're scamming and shit like that, it gets even worse, and always did. And then blatantly, it's like obvious. Like, the lawyer isn't even that smart. And then, even further, to point out the fact that since forever, it has literally been built into it, their paperwork and everything, that when you submit these things to have like removals and stuff like that, you are giving the scammer your name, your address, your personal identity. They just give it to them. That's why they do it. They trick you into giving all of your information to the scammer. You're not getting theirs because they're using fake credentials. It's totally made up. But they're gonna get yours, that's for damn sure. Oh yes, confetti. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why. This is an impersonation scammer. It's what they do. They masquerade as other people. So, you're going to get their information and it's going to say, like, the name of somebody in your family or somebody that you know. Like, it's literally just going to say that. It's literally going to say that. It's literally all this person is doing. Literally just, like, pretending to be various people. That they then have the data set of. This is literally how this shit works. The FBI literally should be doing everything about this. There's going to be a massive lawsuit. And the FBI should be taking care of this. They're not. I mean, yeah, Patel is completely incompetent. So, that fuckhead literally doesn't even... He literally is just sitting here getting drunk and, like... Even on camera doing it, too. He's literally just chugging beers with the hockey team. But, again, it's important to remember that this is their jurisdiction, and they're not fucking doing a goddamn thing. This is literally what the FBI does. And again, not really your local FBI, but again, you report it. This is literally what they should do, collectively. This is going on YouTube. Yeah. That's a problem. And they're doing nothing. So, again, take that, you know, as you will. That's the important thing. You know, again, they can see this happening. It's not like the FBI is unaware that we're being scammed. And, like, it's right in front of you. Okay? So, I mean, they don't even need me to report it. Okay? They're the FBI. They wouldn't need me to fucking report this. They see it. So, realize what that means, okay? Alright. Yeah, realize what that means, okay? So I'm going to get off the stream here. I appreciate you guys watching. The ones that watched, that tried to give views, I appreciate it. You know, again, don't expect it to stick. It's not a very high... You know, again, they're probably already going to be removing views by the time the stream ends as it is. They're probably going to sit here and just do what they normally do. Here's a number, lock it there, process 24-hour dumb fucking bullshit, and then, you know, at some point, just randomly remove a huge chunk, and that's it. And then, you know, like literally just lie about the stream. Literally, like, if it starts getting more too fast, well, then they'll scan those away, too. They'll lock it again and then steal it again. So, anyway, it's literally how fraudsters operate. It's literally how this administration has operated. They're criminals. It's literally how literally every fraudster operates. It's blatantly obvious. So again, just put it all together. It's not that hard to figure out. Okay? Literally fucking stupid for ever voting for the idiot. Alright, I'm getting out of here.